everyone.
Welcome everyone. We're here on April 24th, 2017 with your intermediate class recap. By the way, I'm Matt, this is Desiree.
Hi everyone.
So, today we're talking all about footwork variations. So, oops.
We got a good one.
The first thing in footwork variations to understand is that I can either change the timing of my feet or I can change the shape of my feet. And often I'm going to change both, but it's good to understand how to do either in isolation. So we talked first about changing the timing. So West Coast swing, we generally count it in 2-beat increments. So I can think about, I can take 1 step per 2 beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I can take 2 steps in 2 beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. I can take 3 steps in 2 beats. There's many ways we can do this because we're doing West Coast swing. The most common way is to do a triple step. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So these are all pretty simple so far. From there we get a little bit more complicated. We think about taking 4 steps in 2 beats of music. So that can either look like 1 and 2 or and 1 and 2. They end up being the same in the end once you do it continuously. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and this is just fast marching, right? You can also do 5 steps in 2 beats of music, but you can't do this multiple times in a row because you step on the and before the 1 and the 1 and after the 2, and so if you tried to do it twice in a row, you wouldn't be doing 5 steps. So we did and 1 and 2 and hold 3, 4. So it looks like and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And that was the one we were going to be using for the first variation of the class. So, next we talked about the shape. So, tap steps are a common variation. All I do is I tap my foot somewhere, I don't put any weight on it. So you start tapping in, you can also tap to the side, tap forward, and you can tap backwards, but we're not going to really use the backwards tap at all. So, we did this variation off of an anchor step. We used a push break, but you could have done it off of any anchor. We go through till 4, it's the same. 2, 3, and 4. From here we're going step, tap, step, tap, step, and then we go with the next pattern. So, step, tap, step, go. 2, 3, and 4, step, tap, step, go. Then we mix it up by doing sideways taps, step, tap, go, and then the forward taps. 3, 4, step, forward, step, go. We said you don't have to do the same one as your follower, right? This is completely independent. You also don't have to do the same tap both times. So if you want to really get fancy and practice your coordination, you can do maybe 1 tap in, step, tap, 1 tap forward, and whatever you want to do, you tap to the side, tap forward, start adding taps backwards. And that was the basic idea. So that was your first pattern. From there, we did a left side pass where leaders are taking a big step on count 4. We're both taking a big step on count 4. So I'm stepping all the way across the slot. Followers are stepping to a hard diagonal and under rotating. From here, leaders are taking their right foot out to the side and going to push off and across for 5 and 6. Followers are picking their leg up and swirling around and then pushing off for 6. So followers are only taking the step on 4 and then again on 6. Altogether it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. From here we're going to go into a right side pass. The followers is exactly the same as normal. Leaders are doing 2 of those pushing crosses in the middle. 1, 2, push and cross, and changing the hand, and another push and cross. Final part is a free spin. The followers are going to do a little bit of a syncopation with their feet. Going 1, 2, and 3. You're going to unwind for 4, 5, and then step and 6. It's important, followers, to note if you're having trouble with balancing on this, to take a bigger hook and really spin low. This widens your base, so it makes it easier to balance. If I try to spin up here, I'm more likely to fall off of my foot.
That doesn't mean that you're really grinding into your heels as you're sitting low. You're still on the balls of your feet, but sinking low for added balance.
Yep. So, to show this really quickly all together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step, tap, step, tap. Step left side pass. 2, 3, and 4. Then the right side pass. Push and cross, push and cross. Then the free spin. 2, 4, 5, and 6. That was your class. Thank you all for coming and hope you had fun.
Yep, thank you all.